Hello, it's Sunday night, so we're back for more Minecraft. I'm 2 minutes late because I don't know, getting OBS to work with this version of Minecraft is really annoying. I get like a white screen a lot of the time and just weird errors. Anyway, I have been leaving this running, the server running, pretty much for the last week. I've been hopping on and off just to, build more collectors, to move stuff out of the existing collectors. And we're going to check out the results. But it's getting dark now, so I'm going to wait until morning. Hello, Iglable. Hello, Lou. And I hopefully, today we should be able to face the Ender Dragon. This could be the grand finale. So what we wanted was some red matter equipment, and that's pretty much it. We need some ender pearls and basically to make ender eyes. Okay, so this is what I've got now. And okay, we've got 51 red matter cloned. So I think that's pretty good. I think that might be what we need. Let's go check the recipes because we want to make some red matter armor. That was my thing. So I think we need to make dark matter armor and then upgrade it to red matter armor. And dark matter armor is just made with dark matter, which we have. I knew we were making dark matter in here. I think, how much do we need? Like 23, I think, should be enough to make a full set. So how are you guys today? Having a good weekend? It has been unbelievably hectic for me this weekend. Also kind of fun, but, hectic fun. Do I need dark matter to make these? I do. Okay, so I will need more dark matter if I want to make more equipment. I can't just use it all up willy-nilly. But here we go. I've made a suit of dark matter armor, and now to upgrade it, I just like wrap red matter around it, I believe. Like this. Yes. Trousers, I'm not sure about. This? Okay, that's fine. And boots? No? Yes. Okay, here we go. The ultimate armor. Oh. The trousers are invisible for some reason. The rest of it seems okay. And now I think we'll need to make a sword as well. I think. No, how do I make a dark matter sword? Oh, a diamond. Okay, these are some pretty fancy pants swords, I guess. Not your usual Minecraft sword. That's fine. Oh, I did that the wrong way. Hang on. There, it's fine. It's fixed itself. Nobody saw that. Okay, so dark matter sword and red matter sword. I don't know what these other things are, but yeah, let's see. Does this have a charging bar? How does that work? Oh, do these have to charge up in this thing? I can't tell. I don't think... No, it's not charging. Oh, the laser did charge up, so this is still getting power. Let's see what this does anyway. I don't really know this red matter stuff, so... There's still a bit of figuring out to do. Cow. Oh, okay, it's pretty powerful. No, I don't think it needs to charge. That, like, one-shot a cow. Not that cows are a particular challenge, but, it's a decent test. Okay, so, yeah, we could probably just go kill the Ender Dragon right now. I don't have my, Ender Eyes. That's what I'm missing. I think we can get a few in here. We can clone a few in the machine downstairs. Out of all the crap we do have, like these. Okay, let's yeah, 16. Oh, what happened there? Okay, I can throw a diamond in there as well. We don't really need diamonds anymore. So I need 16 of those. I need 16 of this. And then we can set that machine back to whatever it was doing. Doesn't really matter. And we can make our ender eyes. You see, I've got plenty of redstone. We don't need this iron armor. This is just useless. This can go. I think that's everything. I don't know how good this armor is. I hope it's pretty powerful. Fighting the Ender Dragon pantsless. I know. Yeah. Let's hope. Well, first of all, hi Jeff, and yeah, let's hope he doesn't hit below the belt. But let's go off to kill the Ender Dragon and end his reign of terror. I guess I don't even know if he's doing anything too bad. I mean, just sitting in the end, minding his own business with a bunch of Endermen, and then I just come out of nowhere and murder him. I think I'm the bad guy, really. But, well, it's what I'm supposed to do. It's what society tells me I should do. Kill the Ender Dragon and put him out of his misery. His happy, stable life of misery. Living in the end with all his close friends and his cool obsidian towers. Flying around all day, having fun. I think it's jealousy. I think that's why I'm killing the Ender Dragon. Now I have to look out for the monument we put down to mark where the temple is, because we're going to have to fight our way through the... Oh, there's the tree. The one that didn't load properly last time. So that means the monument is over here. Brilliant. So, below this spot is the entrance to the end. I don't have a shovel. Okay, I can dig with my hands. It's fine. Kandokaz, hello. Welcome. Shouldn't dig straight down. That's a rookie mistake. I need to learn that. I was talking to my nephew again today. We had our normal weekly phone call. And I was trying to tell him a joke because, he's into jokes now. And I thought it would be funny. And there's a joke and it's like... Oh, well, I said to him basically... What's brown and hairy and has sunglasses on? Now, the correct answer is a coconut on holidays. But he said, is it you? I didn't have sunglasses, but it's pretty apt. I think that's... He's getting there with, understanding humour. Oh, here we are. I see lava and I hear silverfish, so this is going to be delightful. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, the portal's right here. Why are some of them different colours? Okay, they didn't do any damage at all to me. This armour is pretty cool. Oh, we have to fill in pretty much the whole thing. It's a good thing I brought all these ender eyes. I thought we'd have to fight our way through the temple, a little more dramatically than this. Like, ow. You little bastard. Okay, well, we got him. Are there more in... Is that what these little hair things are? Are they like silverfish blocks? But yeah, like... There's all this stuff out here. All these adventure-worthy areas that I've kind of skipped. Golden apple, don't mind if I do. Creeper in a little shed. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Won't bother with that. I skipped that pretty well. What was I saying? Yeah, he was telling me about his Mr. Men he invented as well. He got me to draw. I think I mentioned last week he invented one he called Mr. Quirly Whirly, who is Mr. Messi's cousin. And he. Oh, I accidentally stepped in. I didn't mean to. Where am I? This is the end. But should there not be land somewhere? Oh, this is annoying. Have I just like teleported to the end with like a bugged out end with nothing in it? Oh, there's something. Okay, it's no, it's my original platform now with Endermen on it. Oh great. Is there no Ender Dragon in this mod pack? Is there no like Tekkit Ender Dragon? This where what's my like spawn in location? Oh, I should have brought one of those helmets as well, those pumpkin helmets. Oh my god, there's even more of them. Okay, so I spawned in at minus 850, minus 190-ish. I'm going to go this direction and hope I find something. But yeah, so Mr. Quirly Whirly, he was describing him to me and he got me to draw him for him. So he's orange and he's all quirly whirly, as he puts it, like Mr. Messy, and has a big like smiley face, and he's also a semicircle shape rather than round like Mr. Messy. But oh, what else was there? Yeah, also when I initially drew him, I was told that his feet weren't quirly whirly enough, and that he was too yellow. He needed to be more orange. Then I made him more orange, and then he was like, no, he needs to be more medium orange. Make him more medium. So I don't know what that meant, but he looked again at the same picture once I fixed the feet and was like, yeah, that's the right orange. So I don't think he knew what he wanted. Oh my god, there's no Ender Dragon here. The joke is on me. There is no Ender Dragon. I've been tricked. I've just made this really expensive gear with stuff that has taken literally weeks to gather, only to discover that there's no Ender Dragon here, and there's no way out without dying and losing absolutely everything. Oh my god. Oh, there's the platform. Okay, let's clear the Endermen from the platform anyway. The Enderman. Is he dead or... I can't even tell. Okay. We've cleared the Enderman. I'm going to have to Google this. Let's see. Oh, there's a thread. There is no end. Okay. Make your way to 0064. Okie doke. I'll give it a try. Whatever you say, Mr. Internet. Sue, hello. I am pantless and going to fight the Ender Dragon, as you can see. Well, they're invisible pants. But, yeah, fighting the Ender Dragon, that's my goal. But the end is empty for some reason, so I don't know what is happening. I've looked it up online. Apparently, 0064 is where the Ender Dragon spawns. So Oh, wait, is the 64... You know what I'll do? I'll get to 0x coordinate and I'll work it out from there. Because, oh, this is going to be such a journey. And I've only brought so much redstone. So I can only fly for so long. But, oh, what was I saying? Yeah, anyway, I was talking about Mr. Quirly Whirly. As well as Mr. Quirly Whirly, he invented two other Mr. Men he told me about. One of them is Mr. Hairy. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. What? Wait, hang on. Oh no. What's happening? What? Why are there two? Oh god. What? Hang on. I need to find the the actual land. I'm not fighting this whole battle in the sky. Oh, I'm glad I have this armor. There's something. There's land. There is land. Okay. I don't think I can... Oh my god. What the hell have I arrived into? Oh no. Do I have... So... Oh. Oh. Crap. I suppose my armor didn't protect me from those. My very expensive, irreplaceable armor. With all my expensive, irreplaceable equipment. Is this the spawn? Where am I? What is going on? Oh my god, this was meant to be an easy stream. You go to the end, you kill the dragon. Oh. Instead, I spawn and get, like, murdered by a skeleton. Oh. Oh no. Well, I think, yeah, I roughly know where I am. I can see my quarry on the map. Oh god, now what am I going to do? I didn't even leave my leftover red matter in a chest or anything. I just bloody brought it with me. Okay. How long do we have until things despawn? It's like 5 minutes. But the end isn't loaded right now, so it's not going to despawn immediately. I might be able to get to my stuff. Maybe. Oh, this is awful. This is so awful. This is literally the worst thing that could have happened. Oh. I threw my other armor in the condenser because I was like, oh, I won't be needing this anymore. Oh. Okay, I have a dark matter in there. That's something. Okay, if I want to make Swift Wolf's Rending Gale, I need 4 dark matters. Well, that's not going to happen. Let's see what I can do. I need a pickaxe of some description. Preferably an okay one. Have I got one in here? No, I have my shovel that I forgot to bring with me is in there. Okay. Oh, we could just set up that infinite EMC machine. I'm very, very tempted to just create that, you know, infinite resources glowstone machine we did before. Unfortunately, I need like basic materials to do that, which I have none of because I condensed everything. Okay, I've got some rubber here. Coal. Okay, coal is a staple food stuff. Okay. Creosote oil. I think that's pretty useless, to be honest, but we'll see. We've got quite a few EMC in there. I'm so glad I kept one copy of pretty much everything. Something's missing from here. Was it this? Oh no, it's the Ender Eye. Oh, I put it up there. Okay, I didn't lose it. Oh, I lost the diamond. Ah. Okay. Not good. Wait, my Philosopher's Stone. Oh, I've lost that. Okay. Right. Doesn't matter. Gotta think in practical terms here. Okay. We're going to get some iron, and we're going to make some tools. Show must go on. That was not what I was expecting in the end. Like a whole flock of ender dragons. And then I died really stupidly. I didn't know hitting those things would kill you. Maybe I just haven't fought the ender dragon enough. I know normally you hit them with an arrow, but I thought since I could fly and I was in indestructible armor, it should be fine. Evidently not. Okay, I'll let these do their thing. We have our machine up here. Oh, of course, I can't fly now. Oh, walking. How pedestrian. If only I'd used the laser. Of course, the laser would have done everything. Okay. Oh, we've nearly got a red matter out of this. It's literally on the verge of, like, ticking over. Can't use these. But even one red matter is going to be worth a lot. Brilliant. Okay, and technically we have 2 of them. Oh. Keep forgetting, don't have the flying ring anymore. Yeah, okay, well, let's condense this into dark matter. We've got 5 of them. Okay. And, yeah, if we can get more iron. What is it I need to make this? It's iron and a bucket of lava. Or a Vulcanite Amulet. I have a bucket of lava. Okay, let's do this. I need to actually take the bucket of lava. But yeah, so as I was saying earlier, as well as oh, I need them all around. As well as Mr. Quirly Whirly, and it is Quirly Whirly, not Curly Whirly. He was very specific on that. As well as Mr. Quirly Whirly and Mr. Hairy, his other Mr. Man he came up with was Mr. Only Hands Dirty. And, well, Mr. Only Hands Dirty is a Mr. Man who he's rainbow coloured and very clean, except for his hands, which are really, really dirty all the time, and he gets everything dirty when he touches it. He's also tall enough that... oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. He's got a hat made of marshmallows, and he's tall enough that Mr. Messy rides around on top of his head. And when he was born, he was actually born as Mr. Card. That was his birth name. But Little Miss Magic put a spell on him to make his hands dirty, and that's how he became who he is today. So he's got a little superhero origin story there that I really liked. Mr. Only Hands Dirty. Okay. What can I do? We have enough red matter that I could possibly clone some dark matter armor to be safe. Exactly, yeah, he came up with the backstory. I think that Mr. Only Hands Dirty is like his masterpiece. Oh, also, he's shaped like a kite. I'm not sure which kind of kite. I assume like a diamond shape, not like... He's not like a box kite or anything. That would be really confusing. I need food as well. For food, I need weapons. Let's see what kind of... I can make some kind of sword. Oh my god. Just wasting an entire week of energy condensing. In one ill-fated nether trip. That is just typical. We'll definitely need good armor going in here. I think dark matter is the way to go. A bow and arrow as well. Just to be extra safe. So let's, yeah, get some... That doesn't really give me a lot of dark matter. I'm going to have to cannibalize the machines. Also, I need to cook up my food. This suddenly got like a lot more epic than I was planning it to be. I thought this would be over in a couple of minutes. We'd sort of fly in, we kill the dragon, you know, bit of a victory lap. But no. It's never that easy. Okay, so... Let's see how much dark matter we can get out of these. 14. Well, 15 in total. Okay, that can do something. Do these pants have a texture? Oh, these ones do. I'm actually wearing my pants this time. There we go. Dreams do come true. Okay, I need some string. I'll clone the string in the upstairs one. Because the downstairs one is still eating through all that wood. I should probably eat one of these. I also need to clone the other. Okay. Give me string. Great. Okay, I have string, I have wood, I can make a bow. Just in case. Red matter's probably too much to ask for here. It's gonna take years. Oh. There we go. That's dinner sorted anyway. We'll stick the red matter in anyway. You know, maybe it'll come in useful. Just to have a bit extra going. Did I have something going down here? Oh, right. I wanted to make more dark matter. Ooh, well. What else can I throw in? Yeah, we're going to cannibalize the machine some more. Get it back into dark matter. Dark matter's probably enough, to be honest. I think red matter might have even been a bit of overkill. I need arrows. I can't just have a bow without arrows. Unless it's one of those like infinity bows. But I don't think they existed yet. Okay, the string can go back. The wood can go back. I don't have any arrows in here. How do I make an arrow? Flint. Do I have flint? I do have flint. Okay. I'm never going to need to clone flint or feathers again. I'm just going to go for it. Throwing caution to the wind here. Making a bad decision. Okay, that's enough of that. And that should be enough arrows. I'll keep an arrow in here because, you know, I need to clone arrows. Okay, so bow, arrows. God, this isn't too bad. I could probably have done this last week or like the week before and just been done with this whole thing. Well, never mind. We're pretty well equipped, Ender Dragon or not. I don't have diamonds, so I can't make the other thing. If you know what I mean. The dark matter sword. Okay, here we go. Take 2. Why am I bringing this creosote oil? I didn't need to throw it in the sea either. That's like going to cause an oil spill. That's going to kill some seagulls. But I don't care. I'm beyond caring about the seagulls. If they die, their feathers will wash up and I can make more arrows out of them. So do I have to kill one of these Ender Dragons or all of them? That's the big question. Nearly there anyway. Am I? Oh, it was around here somewhere. Oh, there's the tree. So here we go. The final battle. Hopefully. I've died like twice in this save file as well. I'm really annoyed that I managed to die again just before all this. Okay, maybe I shouldn't fly too high. Because we don't want to get picked up by these other Ender Dragons along the way. And I want to get there as fast as I can and pick up my stuff. Right, red matter stuff. Because if this one goes wrong, I'm running out of stuff to cannibalize. This is just going to this will be the end. I think the series ends with this battle one way or another. Oh no, there's one. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Okay. Don't look at the Endermen, don't look at the Endermen. Where is the one I kerploded by accident? Over here. My stuff. Oh, my beautiful stuff. Oh no, please don't hit me. Please, whoever's hitting me, please stop it. Okay, my invisible pants, my precious invisible pants. Oh, my other things. My miscellaneous things. I can get rid of some of these arrows. No, not the redstone. Ugh. Leave me alone, you ender bastard. Okay. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly got everything. Okay. Okay, where's my red jumper? Lucky red. There we go. Okay. My gun. My good... Oh, no. Oh, my God. That was a close one. That was a close one. Do not take ring off taskbar. What do I might I stream next? I don't know. I'm going to have to take a break very soon anyway because of moving and stuff. So something short. I think if I finish this today, then I might play a game I made next. Escape from Grey Rock, which I never actually played on stream, but I made it a while ago. Okay, brilliant. The gun works. Okay, the gun works. The armor works. I'm not taking any damage. I can't believe that I've pulled this off. I actually got my stuff back. After, like, the biggest disaster in Minecraft history. Oh. This gun is terrible. It is so, like, inaccurate. It just fires all over the place. Sometimes blows up the target, sometimes doesn't. Oh, it damages the ender dragons when I blow these up close to them. That's pretty good. God, I never knew Tekkit had, like, a different ender dragon battle. That is a thing I should have known before coming here. I just assumed it would be the same. Is that all of them? Let's do a quick sweep. God, they're still coming after me. Can I shoot them? I mean, possibly, but let's be honest. This gun doesn't do much. Should I just pick one and go for it? Like, I'm not sure if this is even winnable, but, you know, go out like a hero fighting dragons. Okay. If I just fire this arrow randomly into the crowd. Oh, yeah, that... Like, it's doing damage. And they can't heal. One of them's bound to die sooner or later. Can I bring them down to the ground with me? Do they ever land? Come on, get down here, one of you. Yeah, there you go. God, they're all just sort of circling. Gradually, like, chipping away at my armor, but doing no damage to me. I think they all have separate health as well, which is annoying. Or are they all just the one health bar? They all seem to be similar levels of damage when I hit them. Is one in particular the Ender Dragon and the others are just like Ender Dragons? This is a pretty damaging weapon, and it seems to be doing nothing. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I didn't talk about my, like, moving thing either. My moving drama this weekend. So, my apartment is sold. There's meant to be a surveyor coming out, like, not this week, but next week, just to have a final look at it before everything is official and I move out. But, you know, think we're all ready to go. And then came down on Friday, came out for breakfast, and there's a big, like, wet patch in the middle of the ceiling. But got a plumber in anyway. It was just the sink upstairs in the other apartment was leaking. But, God, it got fixed. It's dry now. It's all, like, repaired. But for those few minutes, I thought I was, like, my head was going to explode that morning. Just sorting out everything that's going on. You have to talk to neighbors. You have to do everything. Oh my god. I think I hit the actual Ender Dragon at some stage there. Look at the health. Which one is it? It's like very hit and miss here, but if I can kill even one of them, I think that's enough. This is like the Game of Thrones finale that we didn't get. Just flying about, sword fighting dragons. I am here to give it to you know, provide it. Provide what everyone really wanted. Arg! I wish I could fly faster. That is my complaint. If I hold control, do I go faster? No. It's a little bit like swimming or something. Well, maybe not really like swimming. Oh no. What happened to my ring? Okay, no. I thought it had expired or run out of redstone, but no, we're okay. Now, which one of you bozos is the real Ender Dragon? I'm going after this one. Keep your eye on him. We've got to give him a name. This is like Stanley the Dragon. Stanley Baratheon. Oh, yeah. Did that... Damage. Stick. Hang on, where's he going? Come here, Stanley. There he goes. Oh my god. It's so hard to keep track. Where's he going? He thinks he can duck and dodge his way around me. I'm coming for you, Stanley. Whew. Okay. I think as long as we focus on one of them, we can eventually, like, wear him down and kill him. Oh no, where'd he bloody go? Okay, you're the new Stanley. I don't know if you're actually Stanley, but, oh god, yeah, the boss health has changed again. It's gone up again. Oh, this is unfortunate. Okay, let's go after this guy. There he is. I haven't lost track of him. He's still here. What's that thing with beds you can do to, like, blow up the dragon? Oh no, I can still see him. Just about. His family tried to get in the way, but no, I've got him. Oh god, this is hell. And suddenly, I'm really terrible at hitting him. Well, not suddenly. I've never been great at it. There he goes. Get out of my way. I'm getting better at this. Oh no. I think you can build nuclear weapons in this. Maybe that's what I needed. That'll be my next stop if this doesn't work. Oh no, I've lost him. Was it you? This is the trouble. I can't tell if I'm wearing them down at all. Okay, let's get him. Let's get them down near ground level. Maybe it'll be easier. I keep saying that. It never is. Because once I'm down at ground level, I have to deal with the Endermen as well. God. Is there like a nuclear weapon? There's a nuclear reactor. Is there like an... What are the explosives? Oops. No, I don't think there's nuclear weapons. Unfortunately. Because that could have made this a lot of fun. Oh, look, one of them is quite injured. That boss health is quite low. Probably Stanley, wherever he is out here. Am I really out of arrows? Oh my god, I'm out of arrows? I brought so many. I think the Ender Dragon is a tough old bastard when there's one of them. When there's like 20 of them. Like, it's a whole new experience. Okay, I'm going after this one. There he goes. This isn't Stanley. This is, I don't know, Franley. Stanley's sister. Oh no, I've already lost track. I think that's her. Franley! Oh, why do they fly in such stupid patterns? Franley, you get over here. Come on. Come on, get back here. Get back here, you. Arrgh! I'm gonna have to, like, fly above them and dive like a hawk. Turn off the ring and just use gravity to race down on them. That's what birds of prey do. I was watching some documentary. It was actually about, like, what alien life would be on other planets, but they were using, like, hawks as an example from Earth, I guess, and how they're slower than other birds, but they can dive bomb like this. Oh no, didn't work, and now I've lost Franley. Okay, let's just see who comes to me. Who's next? You? Okay. Didn't really work. Okay, that one. You're the new Franley. Or maybe you. If I could just find that one that's really injured and, like, finish it off. I've definitely hit this one anyway a couple of times. Oh god, I wish they... What do they feed on down here? I don't know. Endermen, probably. There's a bloody ton of them down there. Any one of them I've hit a few times is likely to be quite weak. It's just there's so many that it's hard to find them again. Oh. And they do stuff like that. Like that quick maneuver there. Come on. Come and get me. Okay, they did. They came and got me. Fair enough. Oh my god. My redstone isn't going to last forever. This isn't sustainable. Not at all. Okay, come get me down here then. How do we fight normal ender dragons? Come on. Which one of you is going to land? I have to keep looking slightly up to avoid eye contact with the Endermen as well. Oh. Oh. So there's no explosives. Bombs. No? Any different kinds of TNT? Just the regular kind. Crap. This is exactly why you should neuter your pets. Yes. Some Enderman here thought it would be a good fun to get himself a pet dragon. And look what it's turned into. Suddenly, there's dragons all over the place. Oh. I actually hit the one whose health it was showing. It's this one. I saw it. It went down. Get back here, you. You're the target. None of you other dragons. Just this one. Yes, that's it. That's the one. Oh, you're an injured dragon. You are Chandley Tatum. I know that's not the actor's name, but it's the dragon's name, Chandley Tatum. He's getting away. He thinks he's getting away. He's not. I've got him. I'm in the zone. Back you come, Chandley. Can't fly forever. Well, you probably can. I'm pretty sure the health bar has changed to a different dragon now. Ah, Chandley, where the hell did you go? Statistically, I'm going to kill one of them eventually. Cousin of Chandler Bing? I think so. It's that weird cousin thing where they have sort of similar first names, but their surnames and appearance are completely different. And bloodline. You know, that kind of cousin. Come on. No, dive bomb doesn't work. Like, it looks like if I got about 10 hits on the same dragon, they would be killed. From what I was seeing on the bar there. Okay, I don't even know anymore. Who's next? You. I know I've got one of them down to about half health just because of that bar at the top. If I knew the logic behind changing it between the dragons, that would be very handy. Is it the last one who attacked me when I was on the ground or something? Oh, they love coming for me when I'm up here. Look, they're crashing into each other trying to get down here. I think that might be part of why this is taking so long, because they keep crashing into each other. Oops. I don't even notice when I'm falling anymore. Okay. Let's have you. The really calm Minecrafty music playing now during this dragon death battle in space. Oh my god. This is insane. Okay, we need to pick another target. How about you? We've had Stanley and Franley and Chandley. You are Stephen Hanley. That's a guy I went to primary school with. He had a house that smelt sort of like... I remember his house sort of vaguely smelling like baked beans. Haven't seen him since I was like 8. But there he is. That's Stephen over there. Stephen Hanley, the dragon. Oh no, I'm running out of food now. I'm starting to get hungry. Well, I'm not running out. I have ample supply. Okay. Bagel Headbutt. Hello, welcome. I didn't see you there. We're fighting like 24 Ender Dragons, I think. A lot of them anyway. Very gradually wearing down some of them. Maybe the boss health is like average health of the dragon. It's not, but I'm going to make myself feel better and say that maybe it is. Oh, this is such a bloody click fest. Come back here, you. You are someone else. I don't know. Manly. The particularly masculine dragon. Get back here, Manly. You handsome bastard. Oh god, my redstone is really running low. I can't keep up the flying thing. I'm just gonna have to get on the ground and kill people. God, the Endermen are going for me as well. It's good I'm in this, like, indestructible, like, red matter armor. Like, it would be really annoying if I could actually take damage here. Can I? How's the armor doing? No, the armor isn't even taking damage. Oh my god, I hit that one and it took damage. You're the one. You're the dragon that's being tracked. No, you're not. It was the other one. 2 of them hit me that time. Ugh! I can't believe this is what the end is in Tekkit. Ugh. This is actually a good strategy to get in hits on lots of them, because they keep coming in to try and hit me. Possibly even if I hang on, dig out this tiny little hole to like poke out of. They can't knock me around. They can just fly in and get me and try and get me. And I just have to like keep swinging my sword. And oh yeah, this is almost relaxing now. Far less hectic. They can't knock me off the edge of the world. They can't damage me. Did I kill one? Or was that an Enderman? I think it was an Enderman. I think the dragon dies more dramatically. So do I have to kill all of these to get back to the real world? Or is killing one sufficient? It's an interesting question. Oh yeah, not using up my redstone this way. Oh yeah, they're killing the ender dragons when they swoop down. For some reason. I guess they do feed on ender dragons then. Remember to absorb their essence to get dragon shouts. God, I wish. We'd have a whole new game after this then. This would only be the beginning. Oh, I love Skyrim. God, maybe I should play Skyrim again. Or modded Skyrim or something. Like, I've played regular Skyrim so many times. But it's still a lot of fun. It's very hard to play an Elder Scrolls game, like, streaming twice a week, though. Because they're so vast and epic, you know. It's very difficult to keep up the pace and to fit enough in. Oh, I am chipping away at these. I'm doing more damage standing still than I was moving around. It's like the opposite of coronavirus rules, where, you know, you're meant to stay in one place to do less damage. As I said, once one of them dies, I will consider this a victory. I don't want to make them all extinct. I just want, you know, I want to thin out the population so that their long-term survival is assured. I'm a conservationist of Ender Dragons. Yes. That's an excuse people will fall for. One of you Ender Dragons has to be nearly dead. Come on. Come on, guys. Anyone. Just one. I blew up all your pillars like a bloody hour ago. Like, I was planning to finish up around, like, 10-ish. Probably half 10 at this rate. I wonder, could I just log off midway? Oh, there we go. There we go. We did it. We killed an Ender Dragon. Oh, it's so dramatic. Oh, there's the portal home. Somehow it worked. No, there's no portal home. What's going on? There's meant to be... Isn't this meant to be the portal home? Is it going to make me kill all of them before I can go home? That's not cool. That's really not cool. Isn't it normally you kill the dragon, you get this thing, there's an egg on it, you break the egg, go home. Okay, let's find my little nest again. See if I can take down another one, because obviously I'm doing something right. I've got 105 levels from doing this. I mean, that's pretty good. Have I got too many levels? Like, I'm not collecting the experience anymore. I think I might have maxed out my level at 105. These experience orbs are just floating around annoyingly in my field of vision now. How can I get rid of them? I don't think I can. Maybe they'll disappear in a while. Okay. Come on. Anyone else want to die? We already killed... I'll say that was Franley that died. So, Manley, Chandley, Stephen. Who's next? Stanley? Oh, there goes Stanley. Stanley's gone. Did Stanley leave an egg at least? No, I think it expects me to kill them all. What a disgrace. But I'm doing it. Like, I've injured them quite a bit. I think I'm probably close to killing all of them. Let's go a little longer. Kill a few more. See what happens. What it takes to get a way home. Maybe they just spawn infinitely. I don't know. That would be the worst case scenario. But we're not gonna think about that. Multiple ones for multiple trips. Yeah, that would make sense. You kill one, you go home, you come back for more. Like old-timey whalers. Oh! That just got me thinking. I was watching a video on YouTube. It's my new favourite YouTube channel is Ask a Mortician, which I know is a really odd one. But it's this woman who's a mortician and tells stories about dead people, which I think is really interesting. But in one of them I was watching, she was telling the story that like Moby Dick is based on, like the real events. And it's about whaling, basically, and how, you know, people used to go out and hunt whales and for all their blubber and the stuff inside their heads and everything to sell it for, like, loads of money. But it was this particular expedition, apparently, from Nantucket in America that set out to hunt some whales. And a whaling ship has, like, 5 boats on it that are like, oh, Lou likes the channel too. Oh, that's good. We're like in a secret society, Lou. But yeah, like whaling ships have like 5 boats on them. And they need at least 3 of them to effectively hunt whales. But this ship left and got immediately in a storm and lost 3 boats. And then they had, like, the crew had an argument over what they should do. The captain wanted to turn back. The first mate wanted to sail to the Azores and buy more boats there. And, you know, the first mate won, and they were like, okay, we'll go to the Azores. They got to the Azores, and they didn't have any whale boats for sale. So they had to, like, scavenge one off a shipwreck. So then I think they sailed out into the Pacific anyway. Like, they sailed round the tip of South America, out into the Pacific. And a big angry whale attacked their ship and capsized it and sank it. And then there was a bit of argument over, like, which island they go to for safety. And the captain wanted to go to one particular island. And the first mate is like, no, that island's full of cannibals. You want to go somewhere else. And they agreed to go somewhere else. And it turns out that island wasn't full of cannibals. Oh my god, we've done it. Okay, never mind. We've killed 3 of them. 3 seems to be the magic number. We've done it. There's the egg. There's the portal. How do you break the egg? You have to, like, chase it around, don't you? It, like, teleports. And then eventually you get an egg or something. I seem to remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, look, I can still level up. There it is. Yeah, it's changing colour every time it teleports, I think. Or maybe I am seeing. Where'd it go? Yeah, dragons, leave me alone, please. I'm busy. I've moved on. I'm not dealing with you guys anymore. You're not fun. There, get a pickaxe in the face. Oh, maybe you can't. I thought it eventually broke if you kept hitting it and then you could take it home, but I guess not. Did I get, like, the head of the dragon or anything? No. But, wait, where's my portal home gone? Oh my god. No. No. My portal's gone. This is what I get for messing around. Does the portal only work when the egg is on top? Have I, like, messed up now and trapped myself here? Oh. They seem to break the egg themselves. Oh my god. Come on, guys. My portal. Where is it? Okay, look. We're doing it again. I guess. We're killing another one. Getting another damn portal. We've injured most of them now, so this shouldn't be too hard. Oh, there we go. They're dropping like flies. Anyway, yes! Way home, way home, way home. Ah! Phew! And there you go. I mean, that's how you win Minecraft. That's how you win Tekkit, everybody. I don't know what broke the portal on that other one. I think maybe they knocked the torches off it or something. I don't really know how it works. Where's my other water? I finished my glass of water. Doing that very long and repetitive boss battle. Oh, I should read this. This is the Ender Dragons chatting after I left, I guess. I don't know.
I see the player you mean. Ninja Connor? Yes, take care. It has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter. It thinks we're part of the game. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they are words on a screen. That's how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible, and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the players witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted and was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. Ha! The original interface. 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. What true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen? It worked with 1,000,000 others to scrub the true world in the fold of the blah 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 and created a yugdeful for Niflblab in the blag. I cannot read that thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. That it must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of a game. Does it know that we love, that the universe is kind? Sometimes, through the noise of its thoughts, it heals the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad in the long dream. It creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under the black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it of sorrow would destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private task. We cannot interfere. Sometimes, when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them of their importance to the universe. Sometimes, when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them speak the word they feared. It read our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this world you take for truth is merely flabberdag and unablab. I wish to tell them that they are fanablab in the fniblab. They see so little of reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be easy to tell them. Too strong for this dream. To tell them how to live is to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it body again. Yes, player, use its name. Ninja Connor, the player of games.
I guess that's me.
Good.
Oh my god, there's more. These voices are killing me. The green text one especially.
Take that breath now. Take another. Feel the air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again, under gravity in air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are, your body touching the universe again at every point. As though you were separate things. As though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain. Father Sun, Mother Moon, Ancestral Spirit, Animal Spirit, Jinn, Ghosts, the Green Man, John Travolta. Then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, aliens, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks, the words change. We do not change. We are the universe. We are everything. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now through your skin and your eyes. And why does the universe touch your skin and throw light on you? To see you, player. To know you. And to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time there was a player. The player was you, Ninja Connor. Oh god, green guy is so chatty. Excuse me, let me clear my throat.
That's better. Sometimes it thought itself human on the thin crust of a spinning globe of molten rock. The ball of molten rock circled a blazing gas that was 330,000 times more massive than it. They were so far apart that light took 8 minutes to cross the gap. The light was information from a star, and it could burn your skin from 150 million kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite. The sun was a square of white, the days were short, there was much to do, and death was a temporary inconvenience. Sometimes the player dreamed it was lost in a story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things, in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from one dream into another, then woke from that into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on a screen. Let's go back. The atoms of the player were scattered, this is really long, scattered in the grass, in rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate and inhaled, and the woman assembled the player in her body. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world of its mother's body into the long dream. And the player was a new story, never before told, written in letters of DNA. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by a source code 1 billion years old. The player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go back further. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star. So the player too is information from a star, and the player moves through a story which is a forest of information planted by a man called Julian on a flat infinite world created by a man called Marcus that exists inside a small private world created by the player which inhabits the universe created by... Shush! Sometimes the player created a small private world that is soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold and sometimes complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe in its head. Flecks of energy moving through vast empty space. Sometimes it called flakes electrons and protons. Sometimes it called them planets and stars. This is going very fast. Sometimes it believed it was in a universe that was made of energy and was made of offs and ons, zeros and ones, lines of code. Sometimes it believed it was playing a game. Sometimes it believed it was reading words on a screen. You are the player, reading words. Shush. Sometimes the player reads lines of code onto a screen, decoded them into words, decoded words into meaning, decoded meanings into feelings, emotions, theories, ideas, and the player started to breathe faster and deeper and realized it was alive. It was alive. Those thousand deaths had not been real. The player was alive. You are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken to it through light that fell from the crisp night of winter, where the flecks of light in the corner of the player's eye might be a star 1,000,000 times as massive as the sun, boiling its planets to plasma in order to be visible for a moment to the player, walking home from the far side of the universe, suddenly smelling food, almost familiar, about to dream again. And sometimes the player dreamed the universe had spoken to it through zeros and ones, through the electricity of the world, through scrolling words on a screen at the end of the dream. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you've played the game well. And the universe said, everything you need is within you. And the universe said, you're stronger than you know. And the universe said, you are the daylight. And the universe said, you are the night. And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said, you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, dreamed better, and the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Phew. Well, that was a long piece of text. It's mad to think, like, Notch was still making the game. He probably wrote that, like, as in Notch, Marcus Persson, the, like, lunatic Trump-supporting billionaire these days. It seems kind of at odds. Maybe he got someone else to write it. So wow, here we go. The Minecraft credits. We're truly at the end. It's 10 o'clock now, so I guess we can just kind of sit out these credits and then end for today. And then I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure how many more streams I'm going to do before I have to move. It's possible next weekend will have to be like the end. I'll have to take apart my computer and get it out of here, because I am maybe possibly even this week. I don't know. I'm not sure at what point I have to have my apartment empty. I just know it's coming quite soon. So I think probably, as I was saying, tomorrow night I'll play Escape from Grey Rock, which is a game I made like about it was over a year ago. It was late 2019, I think. Oh, I knew I recognized that name. I went to Minecon in 2015, and she was doing all the speeches and presentations and stuff. Lydia Winters. That's interesting. I think it was my great grandmother is a Winters, one of them, or it's my great great grandmother. Was called Catherine Winters, which sounds like such a movie name, doesn't it? It sounds like someone in like a book or something, or a film, because I did say it's like a movie name. It's and the book that the movie was based on. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Did I show the start of Escape from Grey Rock? Oh, maybe I did. It's entirely possible I did part of it, but you know, I'll do a proper playthrough. Because I definitely didn't play the full thing on stream, because the full thing I couldn't finish in a stream. It would take me, like, I don't know. At the very least, it would take me 2 streams, I think, to get through the whole game. But there we are, the end of Minecraft. So, yeah. I'll call it there this evening. That's all for tonight. If you enjoyed this and want to watch it again, check out my YouTube channel, NinjaConnor86, where I'll be uploading this. If you're already watching on YouTube, then catch me live next time on twitch.tv/ninjaconnor. That's all for today. Goodbye.